Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in Frederick, Colorado. My name's Taylor, and behind me is a new 2023 Newmar New Aire diesel pusher, and it's the 3543 floor plan, so it's 35 feet long, just in case you guys didn't know that. A little shorty, so let's get right into it. We'll start over here with our chrome mirrors that are heated, and then you also have the blinker detector inside. Here is the first camera. This coach is equipped with a 360 camera, so I'll kind of point out all the cameras that dual together to give you that 360 compatibility. Right over here you have a nice little grab bar here with a code, an entry door code, as well as that beautiful doorbell. And then taking a look at our windows here, we have the frameless dual pane tinted windows with safety glass built inside. And this exterior color is going to be the Sparta graphics. And then we also, as a standard, is the Girard G2 2002 power slide awning with the wind sensor, remote control, and LED lighting. But we did upgrade this coach to have the upgraded Girard package with the Nova awnings on it. Here is our first diesel fuel, 90 gallons of fuel there. And then of course, specialty of Newmar, you have all steel right there, just in case you have a blowout tire, your fuel line is going to be protected. In our first bay, we have our outdoor freezer or fridge. You can compare, set the temperature to whatever temperature you'd like. See, got stuck there. Make sure you don't run over the cord when you put it back in. And our second bay door here, we have the upgraded trough here, just so it's easy to kind of grab any of those storage items in here. You don't have to crawl all the way in underneath. And this one's a little tricky, but you do have the little butterfly doors here with another bigger sliding tray. And then on that sliding tray, we just have some accessories here, just in case you're in a pinch. You have these little rods so you can manually retract in your slide. And then inside here is just for our central vac system. So we did upgrade the coach to kind of have that, which will point out where it's located underneath the coach, and I'll also point it out where it is in the interior of the coach. And of course, if you're familiar with Newmar, they always give you extra flooring just so you have it on hand in case anything happens. And then we did do our exterior entertainment system with our Samsung TV and Bose soundbar. Carpeted on the inside here, so easy to clean. You have your Bose controllers over here with two more 12-volt plugins. And then you have two USBs as well. Another upgrade that we did on this coach is the upgraded stainless steel baggage doors. Just kind of helps for the longevity of the coach if you're going down a rocky road. Of course, this is the closest point right here where you'll get your kind of rock marks and scrapes and stuff like that. So it just gives it a cleaner, more sleek look. Nothing too crazy here, just another baggage door, but I did want to mention that all of the slides, underneath the slide, you'll have LED strip for all of the slides, even on the opposite, the driver's side. So it's kind of nice at night when you have your awnings out, you kind of set the LED lighting there and then also turn on the ones underneath all of your slides, kind of helping brighten up that whole campground for you. And for our last baggage door on the passenger side, this is going to be where our chassis batteries are located, as well as our chassis battery disconnect here. Alrighty, now heading on over to the rear of the coach. We have our backup camera, and I did want to mention on the top of the roof we have 4 sun-free solar panels, as well as a designated solar panel specific just to charge that chassis battery. It's just a nice little 10-watt solar panel, but it definitely does help out. And I'll go ahead and, whoops, forgot, prop it over here. Perfect. Alrighty, so this is on a Freightliner Custom Chassis, which is printed out right there for you, so you can always point that out, on a 450 horsepower XCS, and it has a Cummins L9 engine. And then, of course, like I said, that 450 horsepower is at 2,100 RPMs, and then you have 1,250 pound-foot of torque, and it has an Allison 3000 6-speed transmission. As you can see, everything is pretty much within hand's reach. So we have our transmission oil right here, the fill, our engine oil dipstick, our engine oil fill, and then we have our Detroit Demand Performance, which is just our fuel filter and water separator, which you'll change out about every 2 years. And then you do have a nice little engine block heater to kind of help keep your engine safe during the winter months. Another few things I wanted to point out just for the Freightliner chassis, it does have the ZF independent front suspension, which will help give you that 60-degree wheel cut. And you also have the brake sink, which is down below here, which is kind of just like a separate air tank specifically for your tow vehicle, so you're not tapping into the brakes for the coach as well. And then you have your 7-pin connector there too for a tow vehicle. This also does have V-Ride, which increases your tow capacity and your just superior roll stability, and just all around gives you better durability all around for the coach. Alrighty, sliding on over to our driver's side. We have our rear mounted radiator here, and right next to it is our DEF, which is diesel exhaust fluid. This is going to be 15 gallons of fluid here. And you can also fill it on the opposite side as well. Now to our beautiful wet bay with that chrome backsplash here with everything etched in as far as where it will tell you what everything is, just to kind of give you better durability too. As the coach gets older, they'll never wipe off or peel off like stickers, but you do have that exterior shower here. You have a nice little control panel over here that is a touch screen, which will go through your tank capacities. You can turn on your generator, and you can also set your lights out here. Since we're talking about tank capacities, I just want to let you know the gray is 60, the black is 40, and then your freshwater fill is going to be 105 gallons. And then you have your filter right here. Nice hose that is on a manual retract power reel. Button is located right there. And then you have your dump levers, which you'll connect that handy dandy slinky right over here. Alrighty, and in this compartment we have our Oasis Chinook, the hydronic heating system. This is where our little road vac is. So you can go ahead and slide this over and connect in that bag that I showed you, so you can kind of, you know, get creative, vacuum anything that you need outside, any mats, before you kind of load everything up just to make it clean. And you can also turn it on and off from right here, super easy, and then you'll have one inside as well. Then we have our 50 amp shore power cord here with our RV power monitor for the ATS, and then the surge guard protector is right behind that as well. One more storage compartment here. Got some through and through passage there. Right next to it is going to be our 2 3,000 watt pure Stein inverters. And right next to that are our lithium ion batteries. So you have a total of 640 amp hour batteries with just 2 of those batteries, and you have another spot right next to it already ready to go for you to install another one if you'd like. And then here is that second diesel fuel, again, 90 gallons. I do have the generator running now. It's very quiet, but I'll go ahead and pop that. We do have some spare fuses here, and then just a bunch of other fuses and whatnot in here. Alrighty, and sliding over here to the front of our coach, we have our Onan 8.0 kilowatt quiet diesel, which it does have the automatic generator start on a low battery or temperature setting. And then of course you can also turn it on and off from directly in here. And then you do have a nice little water hookup here, so you can easily connect a hose to rinse off your front windshield once you get to your destination, just to make sure to get all those bugs off. And then you do have your windshield wiper fluid right there, which is super easy to fill. And then directly above that windshield there, you have a nice little camera. And then this is a single one-piece tinted windshield. Alrighty, that wraps it up for our exterior. Now we'll go ahead and take a look inside. So you do have a nice little screen door here. This screen does roll all the way up, and then it buttons right here too, just in case you wanted to get some, you want to keep this door closed, but you're also trying to load up the coach and you're kind of two-man jamming it. It's easy to kind of just toss everything through here, but all the dogs or any animals or anything like that you can kind of keep in. So I kind of like that feature. And then you do have some storage, again, perfect for pets or even shoes. If you don't want to wear shoes inside of your coach, you can easily put the shoes located underneath your steps. And then this one's the same exact one, it's just a little bit deeper. As you enter the coach, you have a battery disconnect, and then you also have the bay door unlocks right here, and then your patio lights. All right. Before I open the slides, I'll just kind of demonstrate kind of how much room you have when the slides are closed. So you have to do the sideways shuffle all the way until you pretty much get into the kitchen area, and then you can easily walk and go to the bathroom, and you can also sneak by and open one door at a time, to kind of get into that refrigerator. But I just wanted to point that out before I get ahead of myself here and start opening them up, because I know that is a very important detail. All right. We'll start on that driver's side. So just like the exterior, the interior is the Sparta decor, and then you have the Dover Rift Oak for that wood. All of our interior is going to be the ultra leather sofas, including the front seats. And then you have electric floor heat as well in here, which is super awesome during winter. A lot of customers give me feedback that once they get it to a nice comfortable temperature in here, they just use that electric floor heat to kind of maintain their heat inside of the coach. And then also using that electric heat, it's super nice because it'll also radiate down into your bays, keeping those bays warm as well. All right, there's the first two slides. Go ahead and pop on those lights. It's a little gloomy out today. And we'll just go ahead and grab the last two slides in the bedroom. Sorry, one slide. Another upgrade that's awesome, just because if you do boondock, you want to be able to open the windows. And with having these bigger, beautiful windows inside of the New Aire, it's not a standard to have the ones that open. So we did upgrade this coach to have windows that do open. We don't have any around the bed that do, but this window right behind me will open. And then you do have a few inside of the living room as well. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and just start off inside of our master bedroom since we're here already, but I'll go ahead and open up this. As you can see, there is some plumbing back there, so we already kind of pre-plumbed if you do want a washer and dryer, so it's super easy to kind of take these shelves out and insert one in case you guys did want one. If not, the shelves are already there for you. Make sure I have the, okay, it is unlatched. I'll show you this side first. We have that two more chairs, just because our table does pull out, which I will demonstrate for you guys so you can kind of easily seat up to 4 people. This is just where your control panel is and your breakers are. Kind of out of sight, out of mind, nice and hidden. And when you open your closet, it's not like right up in your face. So I like how they kind of cover it and make it look like it's a cabinet. And then your lighting controllers are back there, but you have some little cubby holes there, perfect for shoes. And then your safe is actually going to be right back there as well. Lock this. Nice little countertop here on either side of the bed, and then you will have a cubby on either side of the bed as well. I don't have all the lights turned on in the bedroom too, just want to mention that. These do turn on just to get it a little bit brighter in here. And then you won't be able to see it, but there is another control panel up here where you can do the lighting. It's a touch screen. I'll kind of demonstrate one. It's the same little control panel that's kind of all throughout the coach, but I did just want to point out there is one right there just in case you forget to turn something off or on and you're already comfortable in bed. All of these are all through and through. You have two more charging outlets there, and you have a little place where you can slinky through your wires right here. Perfect. This is a king size bed. And then I will just go ahead and open all of these for you just so we can get a little overview of all the storage. Soft close on all the drawers. I didn't open the drawers all the way just because I didn't want to accidentally kick over them, but this is as far as they go out. And then a beautiful countertop just across from your bed. And then adjustable shelf for the top one. Here is our slide controller for the bedroom. And then this is just kind of the little controller I was trying to show you guys from that's directly underneath the bed. It's going to be the same exact thing as this. So we have our lighting controllers. We can do our shades, fans, go to our systems to turn on the water pump. And then our monitor, so we can check on our batteries and our tank levels. And then that's just kind of the display brightness. Nothing too fancy there. This nice, beautiful pocket door to kind of close everything off from that master bedroom. And once you push it all the way in, it automatically locks, so you don't have to worry about it kind of opening and closing while you're going down the road. Here's our Samsung residential fridge. Kind of do a little swap with you really quick. Just so you can kind of see the pantry too. Right next to it automatically lights up when you open the door and shuts off when you close it. These you push in and then pull out to unlock them. But you have 4. There are some extra little holes here too. If you kind of wanted to change them to your specific height, you can. And then you have just little sheets here. You get 3 little spacers to kind of customize how big you want the openings here for pans or, you know, plates, anything like that. Back to our Samsung fridge. I love how there's no handles, so you kind of limit all of the fingerprints. So you can open it up here or either on the bottom. You have 2 little places to put your fingers there. Decent size residential fridge. And down below here for the freezer. And it is equipped with an ice maker. Perfect. Now we'll go in here to our bathroom. I already had it nice and blacked out. Let me make sure I turned on all the lights here just so we can really get the full effect of how bright it is. And the courtesy light. Okay. So inside of our shower, we do have the nice little seat there, just in case you'd like to sit down taking a shower. Also, toddlers don't really like to take showers, so you can just prop them up there and hose off their feet, you know, different little things that you could do with it. You also have another grab bar here just for safety and slip resistant reasons. The tile down below, I love how it looks like little rocks. It just kind of gives it more of like a tiki vacation feel. But then you do have 2 shower heads, which is really easy to kind of just pull off, prop back on. This little thing is just telling us that we do have the shower miser, which is a water saving system. So this little bubble down here, you just set the temperature that you'd like your shower to be. Once it is glowing red, that's when you know it is ready to go. And you could just go ahead and turn it on so you don't have to waste any water waiting for it to heat up. And then directly above that, you have stuff for soap, body wash, and shampoo. This is just our emergency exit door. So you can easily unlock it, open the door, and then a ladder will pop out. So in case of emergency, or if you just want to load up the coach and open up the door, you can use it more than once. The little pocket door that is built inside here. And you have a full body mirror on the inside too. Just thought I would point that out for all my ladies out there. Some more storage in here. I love the vanity light built in as well. It definitely brightens up the bathroom. Some more storage. And then you have one more right here directly underneath the sink. And then 2 outlets to plug in curling iron or blow dryer or even toothbrushes. And then this opens up as well for additional storage. Perfect. And now sliding into our kitchen area. This is another window that will open up to kind of give you some cool breeze. Our Samsung microwave, which is also convection. And it kind of gives you a little cheat sheet here for whatever you're cooking. Right here we have our 2-burner true induction, and when you flip this over, it does have a nice little cutting board on the other side. And underneath the sink you will have a nice little slot just in case you take both of these off and you're kind of worried about where you could put them. We have a little spot directly underneath that sink so you can store them away. This you do have to make sure you turn on before you open it because it will automatically unlock. There we go. Perfect. Nice little dishwasher here. We just started winterizing everything, so I was getting kind of nervous if there was going to be a winterizer in there, but we're good. That for our microwave. Pretty long drawers. Pretty much as long as the countertop. And then here, underneath our sink, and then that's where that little station is I was telling you, where you can kind of slide in the covers for the cooktop. Alrighty. Nice big circular sink there. There's a shiny side and a dull side, so you'll definitely know which way you're supposed to put it, which is kind of nice. There we go for our little trash can. And then I'm sorry, we kind of passed by this as I was showing you the kitchen, but this is our nice little silver leaf here. Just for all of our controllers. Right now it's in the climate, try to get it over to home. So home just gives you a nice little overview, and then you can go to AC, DC power, your batteries, generator, water, back to that climate, and much more. And then you can also go over here to see your cameras, so it kind of duals as like a safety system as well for your lights, your shades, and then the TV lift, and then the vent fans. And then you can also access your awnings out here. I did just want to mention that you have 2 15M Penguin heat pump air conditioners on this, so even though it's a 35-footer, you still have 2 big AC units on here, which is great. Here is our upgraded little fireplace which you could change the rocks out if you want a different color. And then you have a little drawer down here too. Well, sorry, not a drawer, a little place where you can store some stuff directly underneath. And I don't, this one doesn't open, but, and then we have our central vac system right over here. So you can easily just go ahead and sweep in all of the nonsense on the floor straight into that, and it'll go down to that one bay, and that's where you will empty it out. Got some storage right over here. Nice and carpeted to help with sound. And then right over here, we have our theater seats with our little electric buttons right over here, and then lighting as well, where you can kind of light up the cup holders. And then you have a bunch of storage directly in the middle with some charging options. Perfect. All right, and then we have some storage on the top here. Alrighty, and then I'll go ahead and go over here just so you can see them all. Whoops, there we go. Perfect. And then directly across, we have our little booth dinette here, and this is where the table that does fully extend. But I just wanted to pop up that TV for you really quick so you can kind of see that. Perfect. Alrighty. Perfect. So as our TV is kind of propping up, you can see another little control panel over there that will control everything that we went over already. And then we also have one over here by our theater seats. So on either side of the coach, you have that, so you're not trying to jump on either side. Here is, so this is where you'll extend your tabletop. It'll automatically go all the way out, so it won't just fall out. And then you have two big leaves that are located underneath the bed, so you can easily bring out your chairs and comfortably seat up to 4 people. And then we have all of the outlets and appliances there for your receivers and the TV. And then storage on either side. Perfect. Alrighty. For our passenger seat, we did the upgraded wider seat here. They are heated as well, which is perfect during winter. And then you also have the nice little co-pilot thing over here where you can change the radio, pretty much anything that you can do up front here. Your co-pilot can also do too, as well as GPS. You could just go through all of them here. Radio, Sirius XM, Bluetooth. You can also check your cameras, and then navigation. Also located over here, you have a nice little wireless charging outlet, and you can also change your temperatures. Now I'll kind of hop over, whoops, sorry, I forgot. Over here we have our awning controllers, our wine guard, and then our Wi-Fi routers, our slide controllers, security lights, privacy drapes, and then our door awning. Alrighty, go ahead and turn it on really quick for you. Alrighty, perfect. Now that everything's waking up here, we have all of the LED lighting here. So it's easier to see, and no matter what lighting, day, night, or right when in the midst of when the sun's kind of touching it at a wrong time, you'll still be able to see everything nicely. And then for our steering wheel, we have the upgraded, so you can control pretty much everything that you can over here, just so you can keep those hands on the wheel instead of getting distracted and trying to change something over here. As well as the co-pilot, it's also another safety mechanism too. You could just kind of tell your co-pilot to change everything, not having them come over here, get out of their seatbelt. So it's another nice thing to have that. I know we kind of overviewed that one over there, but same exact thing. Radio, media, Sirius XM, Bluetooth, HDMI, all of the cameras. And you can kind of control all the different angles here we'll just do the 360 one. So you can control it over here, but the camera is actually going to be displayed on this side. And you can configure all of the different angles. I do have a charging spot over here for the driver as well, your parking brake, and then your lighting. Right over here we have our HWH leveling system. So with a push of a button, it'll level out your coach. This is for your mirrors. So left and right, you can kind of change them. And then this will just turn on that heating mechanism we discussed earlier to kind of keep those mirrors nice and heated so they don't get frosty. Then you have your ATC override. This is for the window, so you can easily open it. Then you got your fog lights and your battery boost with the dome light as well. But that's pretty much going to wrap up everything for our 2023 Newmar New Aire. And again, this is the 3543 floor plan. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, I'd be happy to help you. My name is Taylor. My contact information will be below, which is 970-388-7937. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great day.